We are checking our sound. Hi everyone, as I can see that our sound is okay right now. Our live stream has been started and we can move on to the part of our presentation. But let me just couple minutes to ensure that everyone who wanted to join us have entered the webinar and we will be ready to start. Before this, we will have a short part of the presentation of our marketplace for those who never register with us and never used to sell their products with us. I will be back in just a couple of seconds. So yeah, everything looks like great and we're ready to go. Today's webinar is about sales. We will speak a lot about sales since it's actually my specialty for a long time ago when I used to work in e-commerce, and I believe that the next 30-40 minutes that you will stay in our live stream will be really interesting for you because you will be able to get the unique experience, unique skills and knowledge about how you can encourage your customers, how you can increase the conversion rate of your products, and how you actually can get new customers from new approach to your business. And as I said before, we are starting our webinar with a short presentation of our platform, which is MasterBundles. And today I want to tell you and remind you again that actually selling design is very easy. And here at MasterBundles, we will teach you about the best practices, how you can do it in the right way. Why? Because we're providing our vendors, our designers with a personal account manager who will be responsible in teaching you, showing you some new techniques that you can use in your marketing activities, so you will learn how to promoting your products better. And also, if you will have some technical questions or basic questions about the marketplace, how to do the job here, you will be able to ask these questions directly to your personal account manager. We can provide you the commission of 50% from each sale of your products when you publish it with us. And our marketplace, MasterBundles, do the advertisement for you. We are doing a lot of promotion activities via our blog or our Facebook social groups, and also like Instagram and Pinterest. And there are more activities when we are optimizing our SEO. You can learn about SEO by yourself from our webinars like that we had the half year ago, and also you can learn from the playlist in our YouTube channel. We have the promo with the emails of 55,000 customers, and we provide the featuring of your products on our main page every time when you publish a new product. The minimum amount to withdraw with us is just $50, and you have to know that you can withdraw your funds any day of the month once you have this minimum amount on your balance. So exceeding the $50 may take like 1 month or even 1 week, because here's the simple formula on your screen right now, how you can convert the 29 USD price product into the 10 customers who visited, basically 10,000 visitors on your page. If only 1% will buy it with the 50% commission, you can earn $1,450. Obviously, you will have to work on your portfolio and upload more products that will increase your chances to succeed here with MasterBundles and with other marketplaces as well. Today we can offer actually this is a bit old information, even more than 5,000 bundles in the main categories, which are phones, presentations, WordPress themes, patterns, icons, website templates, and more. You can learn from the categories on our main page. I recommend you to visit and find the products that you create and publish some of them to test MasterBundles and see if it works for you. The procedure is really easy. You are creating your account with us, signing up. We have an additional video about how to sign up correctly. You are learning how to uploading your products in our simple form, sell your deal, and then you publish your product through this page, waiting for customers buying it, and withdraw your funds through the Payoneer or PayPal. Really easy. And I really recommend you to stay with us on this webinar, so you will be able to learn something new. You also will be able to create an account after this webinar with us and start working at MasterBundles as a vendor of a graphic design. And from that moment, I believe that it's already 7 minutes from our webinar have been started and we're ready to go to the main part of our webinar. So today's webinar is about tips and tricks, how you can get regular clients and sell your design better. Let me just introduce myself in 1-2 minutes. My name is Ivan Gumenyuk. I'm working for MasterBundles as an account manager and also doing the partnership with different platforms and creators from the MasterBundles. And my job really need a lot of the communication with the clients, with the vendors, and with our partners. I used to be a sales team lead for 2 years in the e-commerce field, and I learned a lot about the sales procedure. You have to know that the sales is always the same in any field, but the e-commerce field is really sometimes you have to struggle with your clients in the e-commerce, and it's harder. And believe me, with the skills I have, if you learn them, if you will follow the advices that I provided in this webinar, you will be able to bring your results to the new level. And we are ready to go. I don't want to bother you with a longer introduction of myself. Our plan for today is to discuss, first of all, we will recall and we'll make a short introduction to marketplaces and freelance management. So you will be able to find some new information about the platforms that you haven't used before, or you will just repeat what you already know about these platforms, how they work. We also will discuss how to work and learn on our objections that our customers create for us and on their feedback. We'll find your ideal customer and design your sales cycle. It's a really important part, so you will be able to choose which suits you better. Here's the step in our plan to discuss how to know the needs of your clients and how to follow them. We'll discuss importance of text and live communication, which I'm doing exactly at this moment to you. And you can do the live streams to your customers as well, but it's not the topic for that webinar. And finally, we'll learn how to lead and retain customers on your products. So I'm ready to go. Hope you also ready to go. Don't hesitate to ask questions to the chat, to the comment section. If you are watching this webinar as a recorded video after we already made this webinar, don't hesitate to ask your questions in the comment sections. I will always check in them and I will be able to answer exactly your question personally. So the part number 1, step number 1 is about introduction to marketplace and freelance management. First of all, here working as account manager at MasterBundles, I have noticed that many people who register with us are freelancer. It's like 80% or 70% of designers who register with MasterBundles are freelance graphic designer who maybe have some experience or haven't a lot of experience doing it on Upwork or other freelance markets. And we understand the reason why so many people are registering at MasterBundles being a freelancer. The reason is that competition is really high. But here at MasterBundles, we are going to teach you and show you not only the skills that will be profitable for you working at MasterBundles, but we will also trying to teach you how you can use the skills that you learn from us at your freelance platforms that you are already using. So make sure to keep attention on some parts where we will discuss the workflow on the freelance platforms. We at MasterBundles, as I already said, ready to support any of your drive to create a good graphic design. So let's move ahead. we can recall the basics about our business. The potential customers want to see what projects you can create to them, and the competition is really high. Also the highest competition nowadays because of the COVID. Many graphic designers who used to work the full time, they are looking for the opportunities to earn right now on a freelance platforms, and that is why the competition is even bigger right now. And one way or another depends on your style, how you make the communication. That will make a huge difference how you communicate to the customers and how your competitors do the communication with their customers. If you're a beginner, you have to explore the types of designs, products that you want to create and that you will be able to create. You have to get inspired by the other people's projects or by your own way, how you get in the inspiration, and create your own portfolio. You have also to check your current level of your skills as a graphic designer. Try to learn and try to create your products even before you have your first customers. Then you will be able to compare the level of your content, of your projects that you are creating, and with the others. And once you know your level, you will be able to set the normal price for your products, the beginning price for your products. Here at MasterBundles, you can learn what types of products that you can create from our categories on the website. You can see these options on the top of our header at our main page. So you can create graphics, fonts, add-ons, templates, stock content. You can visit our blogs as well and check some free deals. The importance of free deals can be ignored because the free deals also tells a lot about you to the customer. The customer can test your products. So these first products that you will create, you can publish as the free products as well. If you are good in a graphic design, but you need to increase the number of customers that are knowledgeable about your design, this webinar is for you. Really, I know many designers who will watch this webinar 100% sure they are the guru of a graphic design. They know everything about it, and it's 100% true because most of you, actually some of you having the 10 years experience in a graphic design, some of you have a great result even after 2 years experience. And you might say, yeah, I have everything to create a great products. How the sales skills will help me? And here's what I will show you today. How to sell your products even better, because the potential you have right now with your graphic skills without the sales skills is the hell from your full potential as a graphic designer. How to work and learn on objections and the feedback that you are getting from your customers. First of all, let's answer the question where your customers can leave their feedback and objections. There is 5 and even more ways how the customers can contact you. If you are a freelancer, the first way how the customer can contact you is in a reply to cover letter that you send to the potential products you want to make. Sometimes after the projects that you already done, you are receiving the reviews from your previous customers, and you also can learn from that reviews. Some feedback is really useful to do not make mistakes in the future. Some feedback is easy to set up on your strong points or on your strengths, so you will repeat these strength points in the future. Comments under your products on MasterBundles and comments under your products on portfolio pages. Some people will visit your vendor page at MasterBundles and will see your products. They can leave the comments even without purchasing your products. And also they can visit your pages on a Behance, they can visit your Instagram, Facebook, and so on. And they will leave some comments, and these feedback, these communication is really important for you, since you will be able to convert these leads to the real customers. And also sometimes you will get the feedback and you will receive some objections in the procedure of during the process of creating new products through the direct messages. So here I want you to repeat with me that any feedback is a task, sometimes a challenge for you to work out your strengths and weaknesses. That's what I'm telling you the second time, because I believe this is the most important. Don't be discouraged if you receive a bad review from your customer. Mistakes make us stronger if we are work on our mistakes. And you will be really thankful to all your customers before that visited your page, that purchased your products in the future, because they provided you they are providing you the feedback. So this part is also about objections. What do I mean by the objections? When you have a live communication with your customer, sometimes your customer will make some objections to do not work with you, or to lower the price, or something else. And these objections make it's like the milestones before you succeed with your client. Sometimes you will work without any objections. The client will just give you a technical requirements, you will complete them, and you will finish the product in the deadlines, you will get your payment, and that's it. But I'm 100% sure if you had at least like 10 projects done on a freelance, you already had some objections from the people who ordered design from you. And the first one of the most popular objection is that you have a bad reviews. I'm not telling you right now that we are going to discuss what you have to do if you have a bad reviews. How you have to answer, first of all, why do you have a bad reviews? Is it about your communication, or is it about your quality, the quality of your products? If the quality is low, then you will have to work on the quality. If the bad review, you also remember that the bad review sometimes have to be expired, and I will teach you how to explain this to your client. First of all, sometimes reviews are not objective, and that means that clients just leaving their feedback and their review on your projects that been done without understanding what is really wrong with their project, or what was wrong working while they've been working with you. And every bad review is about you and your customer, not only about you. Answer the next questions. What are your customers' worries? Is it relevant to you, or they bad experience? Does it matter in this case? If you answer in these questions by yourself, if you ask these questions to your customers in a polite way, we always speak with our customers in a polite way, you can clarify it. Sometimes the customer is worried about your bad reviews because somebody also had the bad reviews and made a bad product to this customer. I really don't know why this customer is repeating working with the freelancers who have the bad reviews, but probably this person have a seed of understanding that every person is different and every experience is different. But if your customer doesn't understand it, try to explain it to him in a polite way. And again, if it's not about your bad reviews, but just about the bad experience of the previous customers, move ahead. And sometimes you can even skip the clients with that kind of objection. The second objection is when the customer telling you that your service is too expensive. Too expensive means an opportunity to bring down the price. If you like your client, if he's loyal to you, if you really want to make the project for him and you're ready to lower the price, you can reduce it. and hopefully the customer will be really grateful for you, and later on he will come back to you. Maybe his budget is limited, maybe they cannot afford the higher price for your design, and you will see by the situation, can you lower it or not. But what to do if you see that the customer is not loyal to you, he just want to reduce the price for your products? You have to answer the next question: what is the reason to reduce the price for your time? Because the price of your hours, the working hours that you will spend on his projects, is about your respect also, how you respect the job you will do for him. Sometimes people just don't understand that some designers, I'm not telling a lot of the designers, but just a little group of designers, they are really staying on the freelances, on the marketplaces, and do the low quality products for a long time, and they making the lower price to invite more customers to their low price. But sometimes you can purchase the low price design, and then you will come back to the platform to buy the new one, which will be more expensive. Answer the question: can you do other things for lowering the price? You see, we are studying how the communication can help you to stay with the customer before just answering the question no, like the client telling you this is too expensive, can you reduce the price, and you answering no, and then you have no project. We are discussing how the communication can, first of all, handle the objection, and secondly, how it can help you to manage your customer being loyal to you and staying with you even without the reducing your price too much. Sometimes you can just really make an exceptions to the customers that are willing to get your services. That means that you can do some products for free. If you see the person that is ordering the design from you have a high potential to become a regular customer, you can make a welcome product to him. That's works the same as on the marketplaces. You are creating free products at marketplaces on the MasterBundles to promote your page, to show that you are giving the additional value to your customers, to your subscribers who are following you and waiting for your new design products. And sometimes it just means that I don't have money for you. That's a fake objection that our people are saying because they change their mind. They don't want to work with you, and they making this objection to you. Don't get it personally. Really get it as I don't have money for you. The person just changed their mind about your service and about they are willing to get it, so they are going to use somebody else's help and move ahead. The objection number 3: it will take too long. This objection is not about the beginners. For the beginners, I advise to work with the projects that you will be 100% sure you will be able to make according to deadlines, according to the scheduled date, where you will have to provide your project to the customer. If you are an expert, then I would like to ask you the next question. Why would you think that this time you will be able to make to shorten the time that will take to create the project for your customer? And also sometimes it is hard, but in a polite way, in a happy and a good manner, you can ask your customer why you have to shorten the time spent on the products, on creating of this project. You have your own schedule, you have your own plan and priority for products, And when somebody is saying to you that it will take too long, first of all, it's an opportunity to ensure the person you can make it short in a short time. If they will increase the expenses on this project, that means that you will put the higher priority on these projects, and maybe you will work more hours on these projects at your free time. Don't think that this time you will finish sooner. Offer your customers to choose from your templates that you have already created. If you have a vendor page at MasterBundles and you are doing the freelance and you are seeing that the project that your customer require is looking similar to projects or products that you have created before for MasterBundles, try to offer your products to this customer. If you like the idea of the project and you decided to stop communication with this customer about this product, still you can come back to this product in the future, create it for the marketplace and publish it. We move ahead to the last objection that we are going to discuss in this part is the objection number 4. I think we could make it another way. People are like to tell you they know better the way to create the product, but they are not creating this product because they have no skills for this, and this is why they are asking your help to create the graphic project for them. Doesn't matter, is it a logo, is it any kind of template or landing page, whatever. They're asking your to use your knowledge and your time, your skills to create something they really need. And at this moment, you can get more loyalty if you will apply some changes to the product if it was discussed before with the technical requirements. Sometimes customer just manipulates you, and if you will feel that kind of emotions in the speech of your customer, you can put more confidence in your voice, you can put more confidence in your text to ensure your customer that you did everything in the best way. And always try to finish the communication with such type of the customers in a polite manner when they satisfied, in a good mood, because that will make a big influence in they're willing to leave you a bad review or a good review. You obviously don't want to get the bad reviews, so even if you feel the customer trying to manipulate you, you can be confident, you can stay confident about what you are selling to him, what you are providing to him, but try to ensure him that this project will work better if you will leave it in the way you created. So how to find your ideal customer and how to design your sales cycle. At this point, I would like to discuss with you that there are different ways you can work with your customers and the different ways you become a graphic designer. So that also important to remember that each platform, each way of selling your design have different profits, different requirements, and different customers. If you like to create new and fresh projects every time, which are not the same as the previous projects, you better focus on doing more projects on the freelance platforms. If you want to create a lot of similar products on different topics, then you can create more products for marketplaces as well as on the MasterBundles. And MasterBundles, when you create a lot of products of the same topic, same illustrations, similar you can put them in the bundles and promote better with the master bundles. And if you want to increase your creation skills, you can create 5-10 products after each project in a freelance. That will help you to learn something new from the graphic skills, and will help you to find new inspiration for the new products that you will be able to sell by your own on master bundles or other marketplaces. As a freelance graphic designer, you have to follow the next steps to sell your projects. First of all, you find the interesting project and the customer. You can use any freelance platforms for this. Recognize the type of your customer. Create a technical requirement together with your customer. The step number 3 is what we are discussing right now. This is really important to give more communication to your customer, so it will be live communication and live way to create a technical requirement together. After that, when you understand how the project will look like, you can discuss a deposit for the project. After you discuss a deposit for the project, you involve the customer in the creation process. After that, you complete the technical requirements until the customer is satisfied in the deadlines. And after that, you provide your customer with the project files according to the terms of your platform. And here I want to put the reminder that some freelance platforms require you to use the internal communication tools. So make sure that you are following the terms and conditions of the freelance platform that you are using. You will not be able to offer your customers from freelance platform to continue the communication in a Facebook, in a WhatsApp, on Viber by your own. You will have to make sure that you are doing everything according to the policy of the company that providing you this service of a freelance platform. As a vendor of a graphic design and master bundles, you have to find first some trending products, something that you can inspire with and create your own product. Choose a category of products with the less competition, so you will make sure that it will be easier for you to make some sales from that categories. Create and upload products to your vendor page and inform your customers about new products in social media. Then after this, in your post, your blog, you will be able to work with the feedback and learn on the results. And as I said before, you will be able to learn from the comments under your products at MasterBundles. And here's the thing that I want to remind you about MasterBundles, that we are providing the product calendar for designers that you can use to understand what type of products, when should you create. You can follow us on a Facebook, and you will find this calendar in a recent post under maybe like 10-15 posts before we publish this calendar. It's free to download. Make sure you check it after the webinar. And the last way that I also mentioned is the being a self-employed graphic designer. There are 6 steps you have to do as a self-employed graphic designer, but it doesn't mean that you cannot make any other steps. It's just like basics that you have to follow when you are a self-employed graphic designer. Learn the market and trading keywords. You will need to do it by yourself. Set up a goal for X products this month. You will need to make sure that you understand what amount, what number of products you would like to publish this month. You will need to publish these products regularly. When I say that publish your products regularly as a self-employed graphic designer, that means that you are creating the portfolio and you're selling these products by your own without the help of the marketplace, using your Facebook, Behance, or Instagram, any type of the social media that allows you to sell your products by yourself. Or even you can create your own website for this. You will promote your brand with the advertisement, and here you will need to actively interact with the involved customers. Without this part, as a self-employed graphic design, you will fail, because many graphic designers creating their social media just because everybody creating, but you have to understand that involving the customers in your brand life makes this customer the regular customer for you. So then make sure to convert leads to the customers. Everyone who press the like button under your post, everyone who comments your products, it is potential lead that can be converted to the customer. If you see someone liking your post but not starting the communication with you, you can start this communication by yourself. Know the needs of your clients and follow them. What is KYC? The KYC is well known in the financial industry when the brokerage communicate with their business clients and other e-commerce projects like this. The KYC is really important because it helps to identify your partner and the way you work with him, with who you work, and you will make it before you will make any deals with anybody. Here at graphic design, you are more interested about the project that you will make, not about the customer. But still, it is very important skill that every sale manager use to be confident about the customer needs. And this part is about customer needs. So let's discuss more how you can know your client better. Ask as many questions as more experience you can offer. This sentence I want to explain as that the way you are asking questions, the number of questions you're asking to your customers doesn't matter if you have a lack of experience. Which is really matters is when you have this experience and you have the opportunity to provide something interesting to your customer, and you asking him the questions to better understand what to offer. There are 4 main groups of relationships with the customers according to their profitability and projected loyalty. We call them strangers, butterflies, true friends, and barnacles. The strangers is something that can be described as a loyalty minus and profitability is minus. The people that you will have to not even ignore, you will have to strive to do not provide them your service because they are not loyal to you and they will not provide you any income. The butterflies is the people who are profitable but not loyal to you. It's almost the similar case with the strangers, but it's usually the people who are hiring you without knowing you well, without knowing your brand. But you know they have money that they're willing to spend on a graphic design. And why shouldn't they spend this money on you as a graphic designer? The third group of the customers are true friends. They are both profitable and loyal. That means this kind of people that you can rely on them in the next months because they are regularly asking you to create something for them. They are regularly buying your products at MasterBundles. You know them well. It doesn't mean that you are true friends in real life. You shouldn't know what their wife's name or their husband's name. You shouldn't know what their hobbies, but what you should really know is what companies they are working for, why they are ordering so much design, and what additional value you can bring to these kind of customers. They are your true friends because they bring more loyal and more money for you. And barnacles is the people that we call with the low profit potential but with the high loyalty. These people, This usually your followers on Instagram and Facebook, the people that maybe they have no willing to buy your design, but they really like it. They are loyal. They will share your products with other customers that probably can buy your products in the future. So you will also need to involve them in different activities, marketing and promoting activities in your social media. Don't hesitate to reply on all of their comments, all of their direct messages, and one day you will be able to convert them to the true friends. The part before finish is about importance of text and live communication. It is usually and mostly depends on your clients. Will they join the phone call on a Google Meet or a Zoom call with you or not? But here some reasons why you are interested in providing your client an opportunity to communicate with you live. Some reasons to be active and influence the customers. First of all, it increases your page traffic. The people with whom you communicate are highly visiting your product pages. They are highly interested in what type of products you can provide to them. So be sure they will visit your products one more time. It also help you to build the better relationships, because phone calls add some human element that it easier to convert into the new customer or potential partner. It also creates difference between you and other graphic designer who are maybe shy, maybe not really confident to build a nice relationships and communication with their clients. So customers will remember it, and active and open communication will create a stronger association with your brand, with the memories in their heads. So definitely people will recall you. They will have this unique experience with you, and they will buy your products one more time. It also shortens customers' journey, because you help your client to better understand what they want from you and what you want from them. So you will not need to waiting for the reply for 3 days. Sometimes I heard the stories how the freelance designers are want to create some projects. They already agreed with somebody for this project, and later on the customer just don't reply to this designer for 3 days, and then you will really need to speed up the procedure to make this project in time. And the live communication helps you to avoid such situations. And also you will stay competitive to other designers. Believe me, the small percent of people who providing the live communication to their customers, or at least who willing to follow these rules of sales management, or who willing to follow the rules of polite and confidence and pleasant conversation with your customers. So be confident and be a nice graphic designer, and don't expect the customers will do the job for you. That means that don't expect that the customer will involve you by yourself into his needs or into his expectations about you. You are the person who drive your customer. You are an expert and they need your support. Remember this while working with your customers. And the last part of our webinar is about learning how to lead and making the retention of your customers on your products. How to manage your customer relationships. In the big companies, we are using different tools to make it easier to communicate with our customers, with our partners, but you can start to lead your customers through the Google Docs. You can create a Google Sheet document with all the names and contacts of your customers. You can put the comments about them. This is really important. That will help you to recall them in the future and to contact them back to offer some more services while the retention. And it will be great if sooner you will become more popular, if you will be a really popular designer who needed by the customers, who will be recognized. You will use the CRM to manage your clients. The CRM is basically the customer relationship management, and we also used to call the software that help us to communicate with our customers this way. And will be great for you to create the mail list and send your customer links to new products and do some marketing for them, for your products. Feel free to write to past customers directly if you have a new projects. Send follow-ups after the short communication with them to make sure that they are remember about you and they are acknowledged about service that you are providing. And probably we have to discuss at least a little the sales procedure. How would the sale look like? Doesn't matter, you will do the sale in a phone call or in a text way. First of all, you have to remember that you need to introduce yourself. Personally, I am the Ivan Gumenyuk. I have 8 years of experience in a graphic design. I'm used to work with that projects and that projects and that projects, and I find your project interesting for me, so I would like to make this job for you. That's the basic introduction that you are doing to your customers. Later on, you follow the second step. Know your client, the part that we discussed before in this webinar. You will start to asking the questions about the company of your customer, about the reason why they need this project to be done, what they expecting from you, what they want you to make for them. And after you finish with all the questions, you have to make a short conclusion about needs of your clients. That will really look like you are repeating by your customer, like, oh sir, so then you need this kind of project in this period of time, made by this, with these colors, with this style, and so on and so on. After you repeat it after your customer, you can make a short presentation of your experience on the past projects, so the customer will really understand that you can make this project for him. In the first part, in the introduction, you just basically told him who you are. In the fourth part of this sale procedure, you are making the presentation that will remind and tells your customer why they have to hire you. And the last part is call to action. Call to action part is anything that follow the action, any words, any sentence that you are telling to customers, and after this they are following you with some actions. That's actually what the call to action means. For example, so Jeremy, would you like to proceed with this project, and we will create the technical requirement, and you can avoid words would or maybe. So what do you think? The what do you think question, it will not bring you to the result. You can go directly like, Jeremy, I want to make this project for you. I'm really willing to make it in the short time that we discussed. Let's start. Could you provide me the technical requirements for this task? Could you provide me the technical requirements for this task? The Jeremy already understands. He is working with you. If he is satisfied with everything you said before, be sure you will create the technical requirements together with Jeremy using the skills that you learn from this webinar. And the next call to action will be deposit and payment after the job is done. So what is the retention of your customers? Retention of your customers is when you offer the personalized service for people who've been interested in your products or who used to work with you before. You have to remember their needs. You are not getting their needs just for the one time. Sometimes people are ordering the same products every month, every week, and they will need your help one more time. So if you know this, you can offer them personalized, maybe reduced price for the product. Also, you can use the social media to convert some previous customers to the new customers, to the repeated sales, because people will remember about you after they subscribed on newsletters from you for the updates on your brand in the Facebook or Instagram. And you can you can check this by the checking the statistic from your groups, who is the most active person in your group. So you will be able to interact with this person and offer them your new products and projects. You also can incentivize loyalty from your previous customers by providing them free products that you, for example, will publish exclusively for them or exclusively at MasterBundles, and nobody knows that you are doing it, but only these people. Or maybe you can sell or provide them for free for the first 2-3 days. They will make sure to be subscribed on the updates on your MasterBundles page, and then once you publish the free product, then you change the price from 0 to any regular price. You will know that some people who are loyal to you, or you want them to be loyal to you, will increase their loyalty, and they will respect such attitude and behavior toward them. And also don't forget to gather some feedback from your customers. In the first part of this webinar, we discussed how to act when you are receiving the feedback. And when you become the experienced sales manager, you will ask the feedback by yourself, because every time you are asking a feedback from your customers, it is the reason to remind your customer about you. And probably that's it. Let me just briefly answer your questions. If you have such questions, we'll wait for a couple minutes for people to ask their questions in the chat. And if there is no questions at the moment, we'll be able to finish our webinar and answer your questions in the comment section. For everyone who wanted to check our webinar, we will do the mail out and inform you about the webinar that have passed today. And for sure, we will make some more webinars in the nearest time. You can recommend in the comment sections whom you want us to invite. Maybe you can recommend some topics that you want to be discussed here at MasterBundles. And for 100%, we'll prepare some new webinars in the upcoming month. I can see that there are no questions at the moment. I believe these topics, the sales skills, it's something that you have to came up with by your own. But still, it was the great time with everybody who been with me at this webinar. I believe that we'll see you soon. If you will like this webinar, put more likes. We will repeat the webinar with the new part about the sales skill again. So right now, I thank everybody for watching this video. Make sure to put the like button and subscribe on our YouTube channel to do not miss any new updates or upcoming videos. It was Ivan, and see you soon. Bye bye.